How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to Fallout 4. Just about to exit the vault, redone my perks.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Time to go to the surface for the first time in God knows how long. And yeah, I've changed my perks. I'm not sure if I'm actually happy with it. I've kind of invested in the intelligence onwards a little bit, I guess, so that we can get some of the stealth and those sort of perks to help us out. But I'm probably going to regret it later, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Here we go. That's blinding.
Oh, God.
Where's my shades when I need it, eh? Okay, so the outside world has been completely destroyed, pretty much. And I can see clearer now that my eyes have adjusted. So first things first, we want to raid. Always scavenge best you can. There's going to be a lot of scavenging in this, a lot of looting. Rad X, nice. Microscope, that's pretty good. Right off the bat. I don't know if I want a wrench. Stimpack and Radaway, they're definitely good. They're gonna help me out. Don't worry, you'll see what things do as time goes on. I'm pretty sure if you're new to this game, you're gonna be a bit overwhelmed by possibly what's going on. So was I, but I loved the whole scavenging open world kind of sort of lark. I think it's really cool. I love Fallout. Fallout's such a good game. Is there anything in here? I can't remember if there was anything in this old car. So this is where we came up the hill, remember? And they let us in. And it's completely destroyed and probably looted by now. There's still some stuff lying around. It's surprising that there's actually like certain things. But hey, you got to leave some for the player, right? If you don't have anything for the player, then and it's all looted, then you know there's no game really. Let's be honest. Okay, there's cram. Desk fan's always good. And I'm pretty sure that's it in here. Everything just looks... It looks cool in an apocalyptic way, right? Like the billboards all done over. They look all destroyed and battered. Okay, here's all the people that died pretty much by the gate. There was a lot more than this. I'm guessing that some of them kind of run off, or the remains are just not there anymore. Okay, and our house is sort of over there. This game looks surprisingly still very good. And it's 6 years old. Not quite 6 years old. Discovered Sanctuary. This is our hometown, home little area. Can I get logs from this? I've been playing too much Fallout 76. Can I get logs from that? I think I can just scrap it for it. I think we can look in the mailboxes. There's loads to explore around here. There's going to be a lot of goodies. And there's Codsworth up there. Remember Codsworth? But we're going to have a quick sneak around in this house. Jet is a, for those that don't know, is drugs. I think Jet is drugs. I think Jet slows down time. Not like VATS, but gives you an edge. Tin cans are actually useful, and bottles. Empty bottles are good because you can get purified water from it. Or dirty water, I think. It's got to be from a vault tap, really, to get purified. Okay, manual, quick saving, and most autosaves are disabled. To save your game, find a bed and sleep. So the only way we can save in survival is to sleep. Again, that's only survival mode. In normal mode, you can save whenever. Okay, there's not a lot in this house. I probably will miss stuff. Might as well take the coffee pot. Did I check that? Yeah. This place is trashed. Let's go and talk to Codsworth.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth. What happened to the world?
The world, sir? Well, besides our geraniums still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Mrs. back.
Ooh, too soon.
Where is your better half, by the by?
Too soon, mate. Too soon.
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Oh, too soon.
Codsworth, listen to me carefully. Have you seen him? Have you seen Sean?
Why, the missus had him last, remember? Or perhaps she's gone to the Parker residence to arrange a play date. I'm sure she'll be back with him momentarily.
He's been kidnapped, mate.
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Get food, yeah, sure.
What? Food? Yeah, sure. I need a minute to think.
Then I'll be right back.
Okay, the game's trying to tell me how to do stuff, but don't worry, I know what it's talking about. It's basically, I don't know if you saw, but there was some yellow text. That's like, you can like persuade to get more out of a conversation. Like, you can probably get more money or whatever later on.
Here you are, sir. Now, I've been thinking, if something is amiss, your loved ones may simply be hiding from the Red Menace.
The Red Menace.
Or maybe evil leprechauns.
I have an idea. Let's search the neighborhood together. After all, the missus and young Sean, they're my family too.
Right, I'm gonna do the yellow one now.
Codsworth, are you sure you're holding up okay?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Oh, nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car. How do you polish rust?
Whoa. Focus, Codsworth.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead.
Well, you got a little bit of it right.
Holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
A holotape? What's on it?
I believe it's a private message for you. My etiquette protocols would not permit me to play it for myself. Any standard holotape reading device should be able to play it back. Oh, like that Pip-Boy on your arm. That should work brilliantly. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
However, I don't think the game's going to be that easy, right? Oh, let's search the neighborhood. Oh, there you are. You're hiding behind a bin. I don't think that's going to be the case. Do you guys? I'm going to get my gun out.
What's all? Not this time.
Oh, he's seen something. Let's try and get the torso. Nice. And we've leveled up.
I don't feel pain, you know. That's it.
He's pretty much got it. I mean, he could try and get some XP while he's trying to take him out.
Yeah, but a few flies.
I do... Is there something here?
Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
Right, we're gonna get some meat if we can. Food in this game is going to be essential. We are starting to get tired now, by the looks of it, in the bottom right.
Found you.
Jam missed.
That about takes care of that.
Whoa, is that me bleeding? If that was me bleeding, I just lost a lot of blood. So because I'm getting tired and thirsty, there's a red bar in the bottom right. That will get bigger.
Your family isn't here either.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Happy? This whole thing was a waste of time.
I only wanted to help, sir. But maybe you could try Concord. I've seen people in that area, and they're only slightly heavily armed.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood, and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain.
Yes, I remember it well. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Concord. Apparently there is some life and there's some commotion going on down there. There's something happening in Concord, which is not too far away. It's another little town. But we won't be going there today. In fact, I'm going to scavenge... Ooh. Pipe pistol. I'll take it just in case. How's my weight doing? So if we go to inventory here, we got 55... At the bottom left, we got 55 weight out of 95. Yeah, we're getting there. And what's the damage on this? Pipe pistol is 14 and there's 20 on the 10 mil. I think that's a waste of space, to be honest. So we picked up some eyeglasses and we get perception 1. So if we go to perception is now 3, I think. If we wear that, it doesn't go up. I thought it would go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I can't get the perks from it. But I get a little bit more perception. That's fine. We got wedding rings here. Wedding rings don't actually do anything, so I'm unequipping them. They are valuable though. Apparently worth 250 caps. That's... I don't think I'm going to get that much, if I'm honest. Casual outfit. Damage resistance 5. And yeah, casual outfit is not really that good. It gives me perception and charisma. So let's see what it looks like. Oh my days, no. Oh my days. Let's just put my... I'm not joking, but I look a wrong un. I mean, who does he think he is? Simon Cowell? I mean, check, untuck your shirt, man. Is that a woman's shirt? Because that looks like a woman's kind of blouse kind of shirt. That doesn't look very manly to me. So I think I'm going to go with the Vault suit still. So that's better. I kind of look like a Fallout superhero, really. All I need is like a big S or a big D on the chest. Oh, I can just feel the jokes coming in now I've just said that. Anyway, we're going to have a quick look around. And I think that one's completely KO'd. I think there's something here. Did we come into this one? They all look the same. Skull box. I mean, we don't really need to pick up too much stuff. Apart from that, flip lighters are pretty good. Cap stash. So we just got 23 caps. Caps in the Wasteland is currency. So at the moment, we've got 24 caps. Wonder glue and flip lighter, they're always good to have. Definitely. And is there anything? A light bulb in your dresser. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's like a safe here. Filing cabinet. Oh, ammo. 30.38. We don't really want them, but we'll take them anyway. Okay. Do I need the light bulb? I can't remember what light bulbs give you. I think they tell you. So if we go to junk, we can find that light bulb. And everything that's junk in this game will, if you scrap it, you can break that. When you scrap items, you can break them down into specific resources. So with the light bulb, for example, that we just picked up, we're going to get glass and copper from it. So yeah, and that will contribute to building things in your settlement. So you can start building bases, which is pretty nifty. Probably not going to do that a lot of that on camera, but I will kind of show you if I build anything. Going back to the whole mod situation, I may or may not add like building stuff that doesn't give me an advantage, like so extra building blocks or things like that, like new floors to put down or whatever, something crazy like that. Nothing that actually does anything, but just cosmetic, really. Wonder glue, I'm going to take all of that. Typewriter, that's going to be extremely heavy. And there's a weapons workbench. Cabinet. Is there any tape, duct tape kicking around? In fact, there's a battery there. I'm going to take that. Now, those two items I've just picked up are extremely heavy, and we're going to have to scrap them ASAP. Coffee pot. We might as well take what we can. Oil can. I'm pretty sure from a used oil can we still get oil from it. Yeah, we do. Actually, we do. It's not bad. Okay, so what we're going to do is whenever we see one of these guys, the workshop, we can search it, and that will activate it to become a settlement. We can use this to build, stash stuff, or we can store stuff anywhere, to be honest. But this is kind of like a safety hub, and we can... Oh, it's a little bit different. I forgot how to do it. So we can build things like decorations, we can build furniture and structures. So I don't know, structures like would be, say, wood structures. We can go for wood floors, and I don't think I have the materials. I do. In fact, apparently I have 18 wood, and this requires 8 wood for that. That's actually quite expensive. It feels expensive. And a bit of steel. And then we can just kind of place it in the world, and then they snap to each other. The panels will snap, but because that tire's in the way, we can't snap it. So, but we can get rid of that. That's fine. So, what we can also do is, if we cancel that, we can aim our pointer at it and hit X, and we will scrap it. We won't get all of our wood back. I think we'll probably get 50% of our materials by the looks of it. But we can go around the settlement in the build. This is a bit like a build mode, and we can just scrap everything around us. It gives us 4 steel, 4 rubber, and that kind of thing. I could spend all day doing this, but I won't. And all of these resources that I've just scrapped will go into your workshop. So if I open up the workshop, we can go to junk, and this is all the junk in the workshop. As you can see, this is like, there's like a hubcap in there. What does that give you? Screws. Okay, that's good to know. But yeah, everything has a use. I personally like to put all the junk on the floor and scrap it into its actual components, rather than have like a hubcap here. Like you can drop that hubcap. Hubcap. Drop it. I think you can pick it up. Like now I've picked it up. If you really wanted to, and you wanted to go like completely crazy with decoration, you could just do that and put a hubcap there for just decoration purposes. But what I tend to do is I put all the junk on the floor, activate the build mode, and then scrap it. So then, rather than have a hubcap in here, you can see exactly what resources you've got. So there's no hubcap in there anymore because I've scrapped it for, what was it, aluminium and screws. I think it wasn't all of those screws, but it was some of them. So then that way you can see the raw materials that you've got to and you can deal with, rather than individual like handcuffs. Like, yeah, that gives me screws, springs and steels, but I prefer to break it down so I can see exactly how many of each resource I've got, rather than the items that give me that resource. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm hoping that makes sense. But yeah, we are actually pretty thirsty in the game, so I've got some purified water. Should I let's go to aid and then go down to purified water, and then we can just click on that. It says you feel better but still parched. Now I'm properly hydrated. However, my guy is tired. So let's have a look at my stats. This will be very confusing, but my advice to you, if you want to play the game, don't play it on survival. Play it on, like, to begin with, very easy, and then just get used to the mechanics of the game, and then increase the difficulty. I don't know. It's up to you how you want to play this game. Definitely probably wouldn't do survival on your first playthrough. And yeah, so how do I do my show effects? So at the moment I've got a bit of adrenaline, which gives me extra damage whenever I attack, but I'm also, my action points refresh at -5%. So whenever I slow down time and use my VATS, that's what it's called, VATS, it uses AP, or if I sprint for ages, my regeneration of action points generates 5% slower. And purified water has given me plus 0.8 HP, which is not bad. But adrenaline's pretty good. So we got, it's classed as a perk. So we've got adrenaline 3. So you get adrenaline from not sleeping. No, or I think you get adrenaline from having fights. So the more fights you have, the higher that gradually gets up. But the more tired we get, the more severe the debuffs. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff under the hood going on, but whenever I used to play it, I didn't really look too much into this bit, to be honest. I was just mainly concerned on what items I had and stuff like that. Like this pipe pistol, we could probably put that away. I might even drop it and probably just scrap it, right? So we can probably scrap that. We only get 4 steel, but they're all over the place. They are common. They are common. So yeah, so we've escaped the vault. I don't even know where Codsworth is at this point. Oh, he's over there now. Did we actually go into my house? There's a lot to see here. There's a lot to raid. It's relatively safe. So if I was to do any off-camera work, I would say I would probably clear this place out off-camera and come back to you guys at some point. But I'm not going to do it on camera because you literally have to search around like this, and yeah, I don't think that you guys want me to want to see too much of that. So Grognak the Barbarian will give us a perk. This will enhance us, and this will give us critical hits when with unarmed melee attacks. Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do plus 5% damage. So that's always good to have. That is a permanent increase. That's actually really good right off the bat. And there is actually, before we pick up this book here, that is a really good little book. I want to choose so whenever you level up, you get to spend you get like perk points, okay? So at the bottom it says level up 1. We can literally spend 1 point. So I should have sneak, right? I wouldn't mind. I mean, that would be nice. Definitely going to go with Idiot Savant very early, because this will randomly give us more experience, and more experience means leveling up. Definitely going to spend it on that. And our intelligence is only, well, only, he says, 5. I should have made that lower. Yeah, I should have made that lower. I've played it before with it relatively high, and you still get this perk. This perk will activate pretty constantly. So I'm okay with that. That's fine. Eventually, right, when you play this game, if you really wanted to, you could play this game and completely max out all of these perks. Like all of these perks. And some of these perks have multiple levels. So you don't just get 1 star. Like this one has 3 stars. So I can level up this one 3 times. So can you imagine how powerful you can get in the game? It's going to be pretty crazy. I think the next ones I'm definitely going to go in for is sneak. I think I need 1 into that at least. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to need to do that. But, oh, actually, I need to quickly have a look at the perk chart. So what it's going to do is it's going to give us one of these top ones. It's going to give us another star. So this book allows us to rank up one of these top ones. So the more stars up here, the lower you can go down here, and the lower you go, the better the perks. So this one we can only go as far as level 2 here because we've only got 2 stars. So I'm not very sure what I want to go for at this point. Probably I should have put more into endurance. Probably gonna go I really don't know. I mean, strength. Might go strength. So we're going to, that puts us up to 3 stars. And that, the reason I want to do that, remember I was on 95 carry weight. Well, now that every time you get strong, the more stronger you are, the more you can carry. So because we're now 3 stars, we've now gained 10 points of carry weight, basically. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. This episode is starting to drag on a little bit, and these glasses are just doing me no favors. I'll keep them on for now. Yeah, I might as well. It's perception, right? And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. There's a lot to take in, but just go with it. It's not that bad. And yeah, I shall see you in the next episode. Dibs out.